So if you've stepped foot inside a mall recently, then you've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. Star Wars, The Force Awakens merchandise is everywhere. Here this morning to show us an array of what's up for grabs is co-host of Inner Space, AJ Fry. And
hello.
You're a bit of a fan, I would say, yeah?
You know,
just a smidgen.
I guess once or twice a week I get a little excited about Star Wars.
I'm looking at the getup and I'm thinking, I think so.
Noticing my attire, are you?
You look great.
Or you are, I should say. My Yoda impression isn't as good as my Chewbacca impression.
Look at all the stuff you brought, AJ.
So many things. This is all from thinkgeek.com, one of my favorite online retailers. You got stuff from Walmart here as well as Indigo. So if you're out there in the mall, you can head into those stores to find yourself all kinds of different Star Wars merchandise. It's kind of difficult to decide where to start. You've got so much stuff to get excited for The Force Awakens, which opens on December 18th.
Yes.
Let's look at some furniture over here. If I was a little bit smaller, I would definitely be sitting in some of these awesome
we could probably squeeze you into
cup
this
chairs.
one here.
Maybe not, maybe not. If you want to hit the slopes, you got some amazing, these are kind of like snowboard glider things. You got one with a stormtrooper on there. You got Darth Vader as well. Here on the table, you know, Star Wars is very educational. There's a whole other world to get into if you're a Star Wars fan, with different vehicles and creatures on different planets. So there's lots of books where you can learn all about the universe of Star Wars right there in front of me. I'm sure you'll find those at Indigo.
Yeah, at Indigo as well. Okay, can we just talk about this lightsaber for a second? Because I found out something about you just a minute or two ago, that you have not one lightsaber, but two lightsabers.
I have two.
Yeah.
One of them is very special because I actually got it at San Diego Comic-Con this year in Hall H, which is the big holy grail of Comic-Con, where they had the Star Wars panel. J.J. Abrams was up on stage with Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, the whole cast was there, and they took us to a concert, and I got my very own light-up lightsaber at the concert. I get a little excited about these things.
I love it. Had to have you tell the lightsaber story. And look at this toaster.
Yes, this is a Darth Vader toaster, which actually burns Star Wars into your toast.
Of course
Doesn't make it taste any better, but it sure makes it look cooler. This is actually your producer, Tyler. This is actually his toaster. He's also a big Star Wars fan.
Tyler, I can't even already. I can't with Tyler. Okay.
We got Nerf guns, and this we got to talk about down here.
Yes,
this
please.
is the big hit toy of the holiday season.
Yeah.
BB-8. So this is an upcoming character in the Star Wars, The Force Awakens, I should say. And you can actually control this BB-8 using your phone. It will roll around the ground. You can send it all over the place. And I'm sure when the movie opens, everyone will be falling in love with BB-8. So that's a hot toy this year for sure.
Because there's so much out there, AJ, is there stuff that diehard fans will historically go to, like the real deal stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, the Millennium Falcon is one that, you know, hardcore fans, I mean, it was the standout vehicle from the original trilogy, so that's something that, you know, legacy fans are definitely going to be looking for. I really do think the BB-8, though, everyone's going to love that one. If you're looking for something that appeals to the older generation, maybe this talking Yoda right here, which you can turn on, and he emotes and animates a little bit. I don't know if it's functioning right now,
I love
so
that
maybe
he's got
we won't mess with it.
headphones.
But yeah, some R2-D2 headphones. So if you want to walk around in Star Wars style, like I am right now, some R2-D2 headphones would be a good choice there as well. And I mean, figurines, action figures. You got Chewbacca, you got Darth Vader right here, and you have some Disney Infinity figures. That's Obi-Wan down there. I mean, they were always such a big part of the Star Wars universe when they originally released the films. In fact, George Lucas held on to the merchandising rights so that he could make some big bucks by selling all the toys.
Well, big bucks indeed. And that's the thing. Merchandising is so important. They go hand in hand with this franchise.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about bringing that world from the screen into your playroom when you were a kid, you know, bringing those characters that you loved on the screen to life right in front of you. So action figures were definitely where it's at. Really quickly, I forgot to mention the Death Star Waffle iron. So if you're a fan of waffles, this is a perfect waffle iron, though be careful. There is an exhaust port at the back. It's very vulnerable. You could send a direct hit and it will blow the whole thing up. That's a Star Wars reference. If there are fans out there, they got it.
I love it. Producer Jen's in my ear going, inside joke, inside joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so much for having me.
I love this, honestly. You're the best. A special thanks again to Walmart, Indigo, and thinkgeek.com for the merchandise. We will have links to all three on our website.